Sport on Barton FM is sponsored by Easy Buy.
This is a football podcast featuring the North Counties East League.
Welcome to the show. We'll start by looking back at the Christmas fixtures.
North Counties East League Premier Division.
On Boxing Day, Bridlington travelled to Goole. Mike Stevens was there.
A brace from Town Wardby saw Bridlington move up to second in the table with an impressive 4-1 win at Goole. Warby got the first when he was fouled in the box and he stepped up to convert the penalty on 9 minutes. He then tapped in from inside the 6-yard box on 19 minutes to make it 2-0. Goole briefly got back into the game on 26 minutes when Ben Lewis miscued a clearance that ended up in his own net. Bridlington always looked the better side and it was no surprise when they restored their 2-goal advantage when Daniel scored from close range on 40 minutes. 3-1 up at half-time, the Seasiders added one more in the second half when Tom Wardby's 20-yard drive was parried into the path of Billy Logan, who fired home.
Maria Henderson watched Athersley at home to Helmsworth Miners Welfare.
First points of the season for Athersley with a 1-0 win against Helmsworth. Athersley started well and the vital goal came on 5 minutes when Lee Garside smashed one in from the edge of the penalty area after a good breakaway. Athersley battled well throughout and keeper Charlie Farrar produced a man-of-the-match performance, but Helmsworth will wonder how they didn't get anything from the game after having the bulk of the chances in the second half. Twice they had the ball in the net, the first ruled out for offside and the second for a push on the keeper. Walker hit the post with a header, Cadzo hammered one in that hit both posts but the ball stayed out and even into stoppage time there was still time for Walker to head against the bar and for Farrar to make another excellent stop.
Bottisford against Maltby Main was covered for us by Jack Bailey.
An impressive away day for the men from Muglet Lane who raced into a 4-0 half-time lead. The first came on 11 minutes, good work on the left by Cutts and Dunn who set up Bailey to turn in. Number 2 arrived in the 22nd minute, Hobson's cross was headed in at the far post by Hill. After going close a minute earlier, Steve McDonnell made it 3 in the 33rd minute after heading in Dunn's cross. It was 4-0 in first half stoppage time, a second for McDonnell who turned it in after Austin hit the post. 1 minute into the second half and it was 5-0. McDonnell the provider this time for Austin to head in after his first effort hit the bar. It was better from Bottisford in the second half and they pulled 2 goals back through the returning Jack Siddall who fired in on 60 minutes and a Cranage header in stoppage time.
The rest of Boxing Day's results in the division: AFC Mansfield 2, Silsden 2, goals from Wild and Duggan for Mansfield and 2 from Hudson for Silsden. Thackley 1, Eccleshill United 0, Bassey for Thackley. Bank Holiday Monday results: Liversedge 2, Albion Sports 0, goals from Fearon and Boschel. Staveley Miners Welfare 1, Handsworth 4, Staveley's goal through Boocock. Handsworth goals: Howarth, Xavier, Goodwin and Smith. So the league table after the Christmas matches: first Yorkshire Amateur 29 from 11, second Bridlington Town 21 from 9, third Liversedge 21 from 7, fourth Garforth Town 21 from 9, fifth Maltby Main 18 from 10, sixth AFC Mansfield 17 from 9, seventh Handsworth 17 from 12, eighth Grimsby Borough 16 from 10, ninth Barton Town 14 from 11, 10 Albion Sports 13 from 9, 11th Eccleshill United 13 from 11, 12th Penistone Church 12 from 7, 13th Hemsworth Miners Welfare 12 from 7, 14th Goole 11 from 11, 15th Silsden, 10 from 10. 16th Thackley, 8 from 11. 17th Staveley Miners Welfare, 6 from 7. 18 Knaresborough, 7 from 9. 19th Bottisford, 4 from 11. And 20th Asley Recreation, 3 from 10. The First Division coming up after this.
Seasons gone by with Phil Withers.
Hello, this piece is about the first season of the Northern Counties East League, which was formed in 1982, following the merger of the Yorkshire League and the Midland League. The league had 5 divisions: a Premier Division, Division 1 North, Division 1 South, Division 2 North and Division 2 South. In addition, there was a reserve division. The outstanding team was Shepshed Charterhouse, who did the Premier Division and League Cup double, plus reaching the FA Cup first round, where they lost 1-5 to Preston North End. Shepshed were promoted to the Southern League at the end of the season. Runners-up were Eastwood Town, now no longer in existence. Division 1 North was won by Scarborough Reserves, although they were not promoted. Hall Road Rangers finished bottom and were relegated. The Division 1 South champions were Lincoln United, whilst Brigtown and Kimberley Town were relegated. In Division 2 North, champions Roundtree Macintosh, sadly no longer in existence, and runners-up Pontefract Collieries were promoted. Woolley Miners Welfare and Borrowash Victoria were promoted from Division 2 South as champions and runners-up respectively. As mentioned above, the League Cup was won by Shepshed Charterhouse, who beat Sutton Town 1-0 in the final. Looking at the constitution for the NCEL in 82-83, a number of what would have been familiar names are no longer in existence. Probably the most notable is North Ferriby United, who were runners-up to Scarborough Reserves in Division 1 North. You won't need reminding that Ferriby rose to non-league football's top division and won the FA Trophy before folding in 2019. Bridlington Trinity, also in the Premier Division, also no longer exist, nor do Leeds Ashley Road and Mexborough Town, amongst others. There are a number of other clubs who folded in the intervening years. Some, like Appleby Frodingham, reincarnated themselves. The greatest success in terms of a club progressing from 1980-83 must be Harrogate Town, who have risen from Division 1 North to Football League Division 2. Guiseley, Alfreton Town and Farsley Celtic, like North Ferriby United, reached the Conference Premier Division. Ilkeston Town reached Conference North before folding. Other clubs such as Lincoln United, Ossett Town and Ossett Albion, now merged as Ossett United, Pontefract Collieries and Belper Town, are now competing in the Northern Premier League. Hopefully you found this potted history of the 1982-83 season interesting, even without a mention of Barton Town. It will be 24 years before they joined the league.
North Counties East League First Division.
Lisa Fisher reports on Winterton versus East Hull.
Winterton Rangers moved into third place with a 5-0 win over the newly revamped East Hull side. Winterton made the perfect start when on 6 minutes Grimes was given space on the edge of the box and fired in a left-footed drive. The second came on 16 minutes when Josh Walker started and finished an excellent move by heading in Matty Allison's right-wing cross. Gaz Barlow made it 3 on 23 minutes thumping in a left-foot shot. A minute into the second half it was 4 when Jake Rotherham was fouled in the box and Josh Walker stepped up to get his second of the game. The scoring was completed on 69 minutes when a quickly taken free kick found Daniel Walker in space and he found the bottom corner. A comprehensive win for the hosts, but a brave effort from East Hull, whose team had been put together in just 5 days. There will be better to come from them.
The rest of the Boxing Day results: Armthorpe Welfare 1, Rossington Main 1, Garner for Welfare, Stokes for Main, Brigtown 1, Skegness Town 3, Hobbins own goal for Brig, Skegness goals from King, Brooks and Davison, Glasshoughton Welfare 3, Nostell Miners Welfare 1, for Glasshoughton, Bell, Ferguson and Parks, for Nostell, Penny Larter, Selby Town and Harrogate Railway was abandoned due to power failure. The Bank Monday game, Retford FC 5, Worsborough Bridge Athletic 0. 3 goals in a 3-minute spell either side of half-time. Decisive for Retford in this one when Worsborough were down to 10 men with a player sin-binned. 2 goals for Robinson, 2 for Cashbourne and a goal for Abdi. The league table, first Emley, 26 points from 10 games. Second Campion, 24 from 11. Third Wintonton Rangers, 22 from 9. Fourth North Ferriby, 22 from 10. Fifth Retford, 21 from 13. Sixth Brigtown, 20 from 11. Seventh Rossington Main, 18 from 12. Eighth Skegness Town, 16 from 8. Ninth Parkgate, 16 from 10. 10th Hall Road Rangers, 14 from 10. 11th Hallam, 13 from 8. 12th Nostell Miners Welfare, 12 from 12. 13 Glasshoughton Welfare, 11 from 12. 14th Armthorpe Welfare, 11 from 12. 15 Swallow Nest, 10 from 8. 16 Dronfield Town, 10 from 11. 17th Harrogate Railway Athletic, 9 from 8. 18th East Hull, 7 from 10. 19th Worsborough Bridge Athletic, 6 from 13. And 20th Selby Town, 3 from 6.
Leading scorers. North Counties East League Premier Division.
Ross Duggan of AFC Mansfield has 16. 12 League 4 Cup. Daniel Earl of Bridlington Town has 11. 10 League 1 Cup. Oliver Fearon of Liversedge has 10. 5 League 5 Cup. Billy Logan of Bridlington Town has 10, all in the league. Jamie Austin of Maltby Main has 8, all in the league. Roy Fogarty of Yorkshire Amateur has 8, 7 League 1 Cup. Joe Walton of Liversedge has 8, 5 League 3 Cup. And Regan Ward of Goole has 8, 4 League and 4 Cup.
North Counties East League First Division.
Kieran Watson of Hallam has 15, 10 League 5 Cup. Josh Walker of Winterton Rangers has 12, 11 League 1 Cup. James Isles of Emley has 10, all in the league. Aidan Kirby of Campion has 10, all in the league. Mark Ferguson of Glasshoughton Welfare has 9, all in the league. Sharon Hunter of Campion has 9, also all in the league.
The feeder leagues.
The North Counties East League has the following Step 11 feeder leagues: the Central Midlands League North Division, the Humber Premier League Premier Division, the Lincolnshire League, the Nottinghamshire Senior League Premier Division, the Sheffield and Hallamshire County Senior League Premier Division, the West Yorkshire League Premier Division, the York League Premier Division, and the Yorkshire Amateur League Supreme Division. We'll look at a couple of these leagues in each programme. Top 5 then of the West Yorkshire Premier League. Ilkley Town at the top with 22 from 8. Fielders second with 22 from 8. Beeson St Anthony a third with 17 from 7. Carlton Athletic a fourth from 16 from 10. And Hall Green United a fifth with 15 from 7. Into the Humber Premier League top 5. West Ellerham Willoughby 18 from 8 at the top. Second Hen Rangers who've got 16 from 7. Third Beverley Town who've got 15 from 6. 14 Live Supplies who've got 14 from 6. And in 5th Barton Town Reserves who've got 13 from 7. That's it for this edition. Thanks for listening. Coming up on Saturday we've got live commentary, Barton Town against Hemsworth Miners Welfare, on air 2:45 p.m. Listen via bartonfmradio.co.uk or Alexa.